Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Casual Report, a Sunday edition, if you will. Episode, I forgot, 170 something. No, 100 something. This is your boy JT today, along with Jim Jam. Jam, are you well?
I'm chilling.
You living the dream.
All the time.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Got someone at Warheads soda. No sponsor, but that Warheads soda, blue raspberry shit.
That looks like diabetes.
It is diabetes, mate. Speaking of diabetes, we also got popcorn, M&M's and chocolate in it. It is what it is.
I want them.
Mate, next time you come down, we'll go to the sweet shop and we'll get you some. Don't worry.
I'm on my way now.
Yeah, mate. It's shut now.
Your shop.
Mate, how have you been?
Just working, innit? Playing stuff and... What are you laughing at?
Just working, innit? Mate, I know the feeling. Mate, what? Never mind that. What have you been playing?
You're surprised to know.
You've got a
surprised to learn.
I'm going to be the shock of my life. Go for it.
Lego Star Wars.
I thought you were going to say Rocket League. I'm a bit.
I am going to say Rocket League.
Yeah, okay, cool. How's Lego Star Wars? Have you done all the 9 chapters yet, or 9 films yet?
I'm on Return of the Jedi.
Okay, so you're nearly 2/3 of the way through. That's nice.
Yes.
What's been your favourite? What's your favourite film of Star Wars?
You don't like the answer to it.
Is it actually Phantom Menace?
Yeah.
Over Jedi and Empire Strikes Back?
I know it's not a better film, but it's my favourite film.
Okay, what's the best Star Wars film?
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, your favourite's Phantom Menace.
Mm.
What's your favourite chapter of Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga so far? Unlikely 7, 8 or 9 are going to take over. You're probably your favourite one, but let me know. What is it? Which one did you play? You thought, oh, this was really good.
Well, I liked episode 1 because I did original Lego Star Wars. I never did the original trilogy Lego Star Wars.
Why didn't you?
Never had that. But Empire Strikes Back was fun, and Return of the Jedi is pretty sick so far.
Whereabouts are you in Empire? Spoiler free.
Attack on Endor.
Oh, it's not a million miles away from the end. Really?
Ewoks.
Yeah, not like not.
Luke's gone to see Vader. I think my next.
So 2/3, 3/4 way through it, something like that. That's Finn, by the way. He says hi. He's very excited about Lego Star Wars, as you can probably tell.
Of course he is. Who wouldn't be?
Exactly. So you've been smashing out. Have you been in Rocket League?
Yeah.
I know you've been in Rocket League.
How do you know?
I don't know, mate. How was that?
It's got its ups and downs. It's basically literally ups and downs.
Ups and downs.
We get promoted chapter 2. We borrow it for about 5 minutes and then we're down again.
How's the technique going with the double whatever you're fucking doing?
Yeah, it's getting.
I think that's.
I changed it again. I've not changed it back, so I've got normal air roll L1, and then you can use the analog stick to angle it. And this is R1 is air roll right.
Right.
So you can swivel and roll.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. My mind doesn't work when I do that. If I'm underneath the ball, it can. I can carry the ball with it a bit. I'm learning. But these people that jump off the wall and swivel an arrow to the ball like that, my car just fucked off in the other direction.
How? I assume it's one of them things where it feels like you're speaking a foreign language. When it'll click, you'll be like, you'll fly through.
People say that
all the way up to...
It's like millions of years ago when I was like, oh, I know I could air roll's a thing, and I've not been doing that. I've got to learn how to do that. Yeah. I'm like, that was hard, but I can do that now. Yeah, it's
when I changed. Is it what do people use? Hang on, let me look at the throttle. Is it this button?
That's air roll. The original.
Yeah.
Base air roll. Yeah.
We change it to What did you change it to? You changed it from the scoreboard.
Mine's L1.
Yeah, when I changed that, I was a bit like, oh, I don't like this. But then as time goes on, you think actually I'm a better player when I'm playing like this, so it's fine.
It's just muscle memory, isn't it?
It's like,
retraining muscle memory is fucking awful.
It's like in Strikers when they change the shoot button to A, and I'm like, I don't like this, but then now it's like, yeah, whatever. But at first I was like, I don't like this at all. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was the same.
Buzzing. Have you been up to anything else? Have you watched any films or TV shows or anything?
I actually have been watching the TV show.
What have you been watching?
And it's completely out of my character.
I like where this is going. Hit me.
Okay, yeah. I've been watching a reality show. And no, it's not Love Island.
Love Island's funny, but no.
So I was like dead the other day from work, so I thought I lay on the sofa. I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I just put background Netflix on or whatever.
Pish, as I like to call it.
Yeah. So I put this thing called Below Deck on.
I've seen that. I've seen that. So I've seen the logo flying around somewhere. I don't know what it is.
It's a reality show of like anyone like me or you could go and apply to work on a luxury yacht.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you've got some experience or learning. Some people have come from firefighting to go and do it. Some people have been salesmen that go and do it or whatever. Yeah. It's 6 weeks at a time. And you're put in with all the people you don't really know. You're a brand new crew. There's a captain. The captain does the same time every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that the camera following them around with their day-to-day duties, but them having millionaire guests and them looking after the millionaire guests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fall asleep to this. I fucking smashed the first season. I'm on the second season now.
Yeah, you're all over it, mate.
It's pretty cool to know what they do. And, I mean, there's obviously drama and stuff. A lot of it's you can tell a lot of it's staged. Without training. Without training, we're like, we know that's staged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like with a few weeks back, me and Jade watched Bullshit. Is it called Bullshit? It's called Bullshit. Basically, a quiz show where if you were... There's 4 people, there's 3 on one side, there's 1 on another side, and the one person was answering the questions, and I say, who's the Greek philosopher that did this? And the answers will come up, and I'd guess an answer, and I'd say it's this because of this, and this. And you've got to figure out if I'm telling the truth and it's right, or if I'm talking shit. And you can win a lot of money by just not knowing anything, by just,
just being a good player.
Yeah, but you can tell when people are talking. I'm like, it's staged. Like, there's no way people do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's a good premise, but it's too Americanized, if you will. You know what I mean when I say that.
There's a few things staged.
You know what I'm saying. We're doing anything else.
No, I've not played Stray yet.
No, have you not? Have you got it?
No.
Oh, you've of course. Yeah, I bought it. I bought it outright because the upgrade for me at the minute isn't worth it personally. So I bought Stray outright, and when the upgrade becomes worth it, that's when I'll upgrade. But as of yet, not.
Said they've got 20 more PS1 games dropping in the next few months.
Good. Here's some PSP games, mate. Give me some of them. Give me Xenogears and shit like that.
No one cares about that.
No one does care, but that's why I'd buy that subscription, not for the PS4 games, which I've already got. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not so bothered about.
You know what I'm saying? PS4. PS3,
unless I'm not a push,
yeah, mate.
And Ghost of Tsushima, I've got that now.
Are you gonna play it or what?
Yes.
You've been telling me.
That's the thing. I could go out if I want to play Ghost of Tsushima or go get it. I've got to spend 50, 60, 70 quid on it.
To be fair,
or I've got it on.
Yeah, I tell a lie. I've lied to you there, James. I'm sorry. I've always wanted to play Gravity Rush.
No, that's on there. Gravity Rush
1 and 2 is combined price of I think it's about 55 quid for both of them. Or I could just upgrade, play it, and then fucking in a bit. But we'll see. Do you know what I'm saying? Jam, that's what I've been doing.
What have you been doing?
Mate. Well, sort of. I've been sort of like a gaming purgatory at the minute. I'm still waiting for Xenoblade to come out, so I'm sort of jumping around different things. Played Rocket League the other day with a friend from work. That was funny. His mate was getting fuming.
Is that the guy, keyboard guy?
Yeah, he's playing keyboard. He's high diamond, low champ.
He's a maniac.
I mean,
he must be really.
I told him you're crazy, man. I told him you're fucking nuts, mate.
Jeff plays keyboard and mouse as well. I just don't. My mind don't work.
No, I'm not. No. Like it's like when you play Yakuza, the first thing that comes up is real Yakuza use gamepads, and I feel that's the same for Rocket League and a few other. There's a few games you could attach that to. That was just Rocket League, like I say. It is what it is. Bayonetta 2 a bit. Your favourite game type ever? I mean, Bayonetta. If you're looking for that kind of game, there's not many games better than Bayonetta 2. To be honest with you.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
Name me one.
I can name you about 25.
No, you can't.
Yeah, any other game.
No, you can't.
25 of any other game.
Bayonetta's class, mate. Speaking of Yakuza, a little bit more like a dragon back in there. So good, mate. So good. And oh yeah, there's a game on Steam I got the other day. Oh, Don Pachi because it was on sale. Of course I did. Oh God, where's that going? The cave shooter. You've seen it before. And
yeah, I saw you playing it on the what's it?
So, mate, it's legalized crack. We're way up. One of my friends is playing Vampire Survivors. It's funny you should say that because I've been playing 20 minutes till dawn a bit as well, and that is basically Vampire Survivors. It's a Vampire Survivors like, if you will. It's very good.
Vampire Survivors.
I mean, I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah.
At least I hope I hope they're honest about it and just say we saw Vampire Survivors. There's mileage in this kind of game. We decided to have a crack at one. I hope they're honest about it because it's a blatant rip-off. I won't say rip-off because they've changed it a little bit. But the idea is there. Like there's a load of enemies. You have to use mouse and keyboard. It's not. I don't think gamepad support yet. And it's just like upgrade weapons and get electric shots and get fire shots and blah 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 blah, blah and so on. Get more ammo, more health, and you know what I mean. Well, there's a 20-minute mode, so it doesn't go on forever and ever and ever. It's pretty good. It's good. So and again, like Vampire Survivors, it is about £2 or £3. So, is it
like just like a rinse and repeat thing? Like
kind of. There's different modes. There's endless mode. I can't remember the one.
Yeah, but if you die, you start again.
You die, start again. Yeah.
Oh, talking about that, I have played Matterfall now as well.
Oh,
sorry.
Go on.
It's just weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of controls.
There's too much. I felt this as well.
The
last
lot of controls for a simple premise.
Yeah, I remember the last boss being fucking ridiculous because it was trying to remember. Oh, that was Crash 4 as well. I'll talk about that in a minute. But Matterfall, I like the idea, and it's obviously
like
feels great.
Dashing, filling up the blue things and dashing through it. I'm like, why does it have to be the shoulder buttons?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can change controllers or not.
I was going to say, as far as I'm aware, I don't think you can change it, but I could be wrong. Yeah, and Crash 4 as well. I've been playing that. That was the other game we've been playing. Ask me if I like Crash 4.
Do you like Crash 4?
Yeah. I think Crash 4 is proof that a Jak and Daxter new one, or a Banjo-Kazooie new one, or whatever, doesn't need Naughty Dog, doesn't need Rare, doesn't. As long as it's got a capable team behind it, I think that it'll do fine.
Indeed, it will. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not to say that because half the people that made Crash and Jak are not that Naughty Dog now, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But anyway, moving on. Shall we move on, James?
Let us move on.
First things first, mate. Time's up for the Final Fantasy thing. You can still vote though, but we are on the precipice. We'll do it when Dan or Rob or whoever wants to jump on. We don't mind. But I feel that it's a conversation that deserves more than.
I'll know like 3 or I've not played them all, or I've definitely not played as many as Rob and you probably. No, definitely haven't played as many. So obviously I'll be there, but my contribution to the ones, most of them are like.
I like 10. That's you, mate. No,
10, 9, 7, 8.
That's the beauty of Final Fantasy. You don't need to play a great deal to appreciate the ones that you appreciate. Do you know what I mean? But I'm sure it'll be sooner. rather than later this time, like unlike the Marvel thing. Jam scores on the doors Friday. It's taken all, as you understand, you know me very well, Jam. I like to think it's taken all of my might and all of my everything, every ounce of strength, not to buy this game this weekend. And we're a Sunday, 8:15, and I still haven't. There's still time, don't get me wrong, but I haven't as of yet. Live Alive.
Oh yeah,
you've seen this game.
Yeah,
the game looks amazing.
Get very good reviews as well.
Yeah, it's got just what would sort of me. Well done. What do you think? Have you seen the Metacritic page?
I've not seen Metacritic, but I've seen a few videos and stuff. People have been saying, "Oh, it's the best game of the year." Like,
yeah,
we'll see about
it. Might
that.
be. I mean, best game of the year is coming out on Friday, so I'm unsure. It can't possibly come out 2 weeks in a row.
There's nothing coming out.
There's everything coming out on Friday.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, Live Alive, Metacritic 81. Did you expect that high or that kind of range for this? Because it's a HD.
This is the second one. This is a remastered.
It's I'm going to call it a remake because it looks so much better than the original.
It's a little rejig.
Yeah, it's a HD 2D remake. I will call it that. It never came out over here. It was only come out in Japan, and I'm hoping it's sold enough to because it looks brilliant. Like, do you know what I mean? And the music sounds amazing. And if you were here before we started, if you're lingering, that song is from this game, and it's a fucking banger. So there you go. So reviews. 51 reviews, 81 score, 8.2 user score, which, you know,
it's the same then, isn't it? Pretty much.
The user scores are usually either 0 or 10, so it's nice to see a fucking, do you know what I mean? It's nice to see it match up a bit. Yeah. So let's have a look at these. Eh? 41 positive, 10 mixed, 0 negative. Digitally downloaded a publication or site, which doesn't. I can never see you working at the site in a million years, Jam.
Why?
It's called digitally downloaded, mate.
Oh, yeah. No,
if it's called physically bought, you'd be all over it, but no. They give it full marks.
Physically acquired.
Mate, I might change the name of the show to Physically Acquired. See how it goes. This is a quirky and fundamentally experimental JRPG that in many ways remains out there on its own. The chapter-based approach to simple but enjoyable narratives take place across time and space allows for an experience that is both varied and flexible. Throw in the most excellent application of HD 2D art for the remake and the fact that this is the first time this game has had a formal release in the West, and Live Alive is an essential experimental title for the curious and those that enjoy playing things that are genuinely different. Mate, I'm in. I was in anyway.
Buy it then.
To be fair,
Switch on it on the Switch.
On the Switch, it's only 30 to 40 quid.
What's up, Gibbo?
Gibbo's here, mate. It's only 30 quid or so on the Switch, physically as well. I'm sat here. I'm just like, for fuck's sake.
I don't think you can buy it physically.
Ask me if you can buy it physically.
Can you buy it physically?
Yes. Check Amazon for me. See if it's there. It's about 32 quid on Amazon. CG Magazine give it a 90, or is that a 4 out of 5, or is that a 9 out of 10? Sorry, I want to check.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can buy it physical.
I just told you could, mate.
I don't believe you though. I have to check to make sure.
Mate, Google Chrome's not liking me today. It's editor's choice. What site is this? So CG Online. Is it? Where is it? Jam. I've lost me fucking CG Magazine, sorry. It's been 28 years, but Live Alive finally gets its proper due outside Japan in an excellent remake. IGN, Live Alive is a fascinating JRPG time machine that's getting its dues at the last, thanks to a remake that brings out the best in its 7 stories, strong combat and unusual structure. We're down a bit. Let's go get these mixed reviews. Yeah, God is a geek. Live Alive is a neat little curio that warrants a look, but there's a huge variety in not just the story, but the quality of the action as well. That's a 7 out of 10. Interesting. Well played. Give it 7 said repetitive combat and exploration pad out this wonderfully remastered cool JRPG experience that falls just short out of a recommendation. So I mean, relatively positive there for even the mix to be but it is what it is, mate. I can't remember what I was going to say then. What was I going to say? Doesn't matter. Apparently it's quite short as well, 20-30 hours or so.
See, that's my kind of RPG.
How long to beat? Should we have a look? See, because it is a relatively cheap game. The worry was with Xenoblade coming out on Friday, not the price of the game, because I could have pushed it, but it's if I bought it, would I been able to beat it? And then Xenoblade comes out, and then the fucking.
I'm sure you would have.
Oh, me and Finn have been all over it.
There's
one poll on how long to beat, and it's at 32 hours. So I imagine
that's not bad.
That's not even for you, mate. I think you'd be because it's similar to Octopath, but it's got 7 stories. This one, not 8. Octopath was 2. You would have hated Octopath. Did you play it?
Yeah, I had to go.
You would have hated it because it's. You feel like you're getting somewhere, then you've got to go somewhere else and get dragged back a bit. I like the idea, but I mean, I'd rather just give me that Dragon Quest 3.
Having 7 stories would break it up as well.
Yeah, it's not as. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, we're moving on. Jam, I've not got charts, but I've got tweets from the guy that does it. So if you bear with me a second, stick with Live Alive. Christopher Dring, by the way, sorry, from Game Industry.biz, who sorts out. It doesn't do it. It's from GFK data, but he does the article for us. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. But because we do the show on Sunday now, the article goes up on Monday, so we'll just do these tweets. Live Alive is
the wrong end of it.
Yes, mate. Live Alive is number 6 in the UK physical retail charts. Launch sales are almost 30% lower than Triangle Strategy. Now, does that surprise you, Jam, given how cheap it is and how...
Well, no, it's probably push? It's lesser known. It was never released here, and Triangle Strategy is Square Enix in it.
They're both Square Enix.
Are they? Okay. Don't know that. Yeah, I just think maybe it's because it's not been released over here. We don't have... Well, the West isn't going to have that nostalgia for it, are they? Yeah. They're going to, oh, cool, I've always wanted to play it. I might pick it up one day.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people have played it.
Oh, there've probably been unofficial translations of things on mods, on the ROM sites and stuff. But Triangle Strategy was a new franchise, though. Is that change your mind, or are you still sticking with the?
Yeah, no, but that again, it was just a big.
I mean, to be fair,
release, wasn't it?
I think Triangle Strategy was sold as a Final Fantasy Tactics kind of game. Whereas this is just some random. It looks so good, mate. Guess what number 1 is, Jam? You'll never guess.
Is it Stray?
It's not Stray. No, it isn't.
Well, I don't know what else has been released this week.
It's not a new release.
Is it Horizon Zero Dawn?
Oh, you hit the post for Forbidden West. But I think that's the one you meant.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Sorry, that's the one I meant. Yeah.
Horizon Forbidden West number 1, the UK physical chart. Sales up 120%, entirely because the PS5 version, you assume they've had a restock. This is driven by console bundling. Nintendo Switch Sports is number 2. A game that you've played constantly, right?
No.
Do you not like it, or is it you fell off?
No, it's good. There's not a lot of meat on the bone.
No, it's no Wii Sports, mate. I'll give you that.
There's no boxing. There's no.
Is something happening with volleyball?
There's no baseball. Volleyball's crap. I don't know.
And I've got good news about Kirby, Jam. Kirby in the Forgotten Lands is now the most successful Kirby game in UK chart history. Box sales. So, well done that.
I mean,
it looks good.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it looks good. Jam, should we crack on?
Mate,
we're very busy. Very busy. That wasn't me.
I'm very busy. I'm a very busy man.
Jimothy. Can I call you Jimothy?
Yes.
Sorry. Did you see last week there's a kerfuffle? wherever Last of Us goes, controversy just follows it, and there's all these dickheads on both sides that like the game and don't like the game.
Mm-hmm.
We sit in the don't like the game fence, right?
We sit what?
We sit with the like the game crowd, right?
Yeah.
I do. I'm surprised you do. You're like, shite, mate.
I love
so. Yeah. Did you see the leaks that got
I did not.
No, neither did I, because I was like, this happened with 2. Come on, mate. That being said, I'm not going to buy the game day 1 anyway because I can't justify it personally. Do you know what I'm saying, Jam?
September, isn't it?
September. Anyway.
So is it the 9th of September, something like that?
Yeah. Right?
Well, I don't know. My anniversary on the 8th. I get Steph to buy it for us for our anniversary.
Yeah. Exactly. Gears of War 5's anniversary, by the way, as well. Thank you. Right, I can't. Right. So, the leaks came out. It was all. I think you remember the Game Awards where Neil Druckmann come on stage and he's like, "We're rebuilding this. We're doing this. We're blah 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 blah." Right. Mm-hmm. Release date, bang, Cinnabit. And then leaks came out and they appeared to. I don't know what build it was, probably an earlier build, but it appeared to show not much has been changed, just a nice glossy sort of. Do you know what I mean? Just a glossy finish, if you will. So, unfortunately, I assume this video wasn't planned for 11 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon, but you know, it is what it is. There's the video there. I'll put it on screen for you in a minute. It's just basically the couple of Last of Us developers, creative director Neil Druckmann's there, and so on, talking about the game. Have you seen this video, Jam?
I'm playing in the background.
Buzzing. Oh, that's loud. I'm sorry, everybody. Sorry, headphones users. Rip. They're looking fresh. It looks 4K-ish, looks 60-ish frames per second. The thing I like about this is Neil Druckmann and the team fucking love this universe and this game, and I can get behind it. They're so passionate and proud about the project that they've done and they've put out. I can get behind that, mate. What are we doing now? I don't think that's gonna. I've not set my thing. Sorry, 2 seconds. There you go. There he is, the big man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But yeah, there's a big video about showing all the new features, showing about how they changed the enemy AI. The big issue I think some people have is the multiplayer's not in it. Does that bother you, Jam?
No.
No, I mean
they've got the standalone one coming out, haven't they?
Yeah. We'll see more of that next year, I think. And so on. Then it looks like you can tell by the YouTube video, it looks very pretty. Do you know what I mean?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and they're going about the AI and how the enemy, because I think that was one of the main issues that some people have with the first game, that the AI was a bit. I've not played the first game. The first game,
yeah, it was stiff.
A bit stiff, and the enemy AI and your buddy AIs were all just a bit.
Going back playing the old Resident Evil games.
I'll say iffy, mate. Do you know what I mean? But they go into great. It's only a 10-minute video, but they do go into great detail about how they've sort of programmed your buddies to know where people are, to know their vision, and to know how to get out the way of this place, because the enemy's walking towards here and they will see you if you are there. So do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's very cool, and I think as well. There's no like prone and crawling and like Last of Us 2 sort of mobility. I'll say I think there's not as much of that as I think some people were hoping for. Because that was so cool. Like especially the bit and in the foliage bit where you'd meet who the fuck's his name in the trailer. It's Joel, but it's not Joel because he goes left somewhere, and you're left with the gentleman that follows you.
Yeah.
That bit's so good. It's quite tricky as well because it's crazy. But mate, I don't know how you feel. Are you day one for this game?
Depending on the price, but probably
£70.
Only because there's nothing. This year's been a bit dry for games for me. It was Lego Star Wars, Last of Us,
The Last of Us, Bloody Strikers,
and then now I don't know. Just there's not much.
No fancy.
Yeah, so, and I'm not gonna. I've saved a crap load of not buying games this year. Well, not saved a crap load. Obviously, spent it on other things like cool things, like
things you don't need, mate, but want.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you're saying. I think I'm gonna wait for it to drop a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean 20-30 quid.
Mm-hmm.
About maybe 40 if I'm feeling a bit flirtatious, but I don't know. Even with
it won't be long till it drops anyway.
No, yeah, I mean it's unlike
70
because it's like Nintendo's don't drop at all when they publish a game. It stays like Breath of the Wild's still 50 quid or 45, 50 quid. Even Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze for the Switch is still a 45, 50 quid game. It just don't drop, and I'm like, sometimes they go to £33 sterling, but that's about it.
It was 39 in CX.
Yeah. And it's like, for fuck's sake. But I understand that when Iwata was alive, God rest his soul, it was like, basically the businessman came out of him and said, if you drop the price, people are just going to wait for a price drop. So if you keep the price high, they will buy it because they're suckers, basically. He didn't say that, but that's what he meant.
Implied it.
Yeah. People will buy. But you know what I mean? But it's Sony as well. For example, God of War is a newer game than Breath of the Wild. It doesn't feel like it, but it is. And you find out for 10, 15 quid now, can't you? PS4 version, 10, 15 quid. Boom, sin a bit. PC version is about 30 quid as well, so it's not. You could, even if you wanted that version, you could still a discounted price. But I think for me, a remake of a game that was remastered 2 or 3, 4 years after it was out. When did the remaster come out? 15.
2013. Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, so it got a remake of a game that's been remastered since.
Because it's PS3. It came out the same year PS4 came out, I think.
Yeah.
And then,
so
the end of the PS3 life cycle.
So I just can't. And then there's no multiplayer. Not that I'd play multiplayer much, but I feel like there'd be less for more wedge.
I had the remake. Sorry, boy.
You had the remaster.
Yeah, no, but I swear I lent it to someone at one point. I don't have it anymore.
Wasn't me. It wasn't me.
No, it was. Well, I know it wasn't you.
Because I got it with PS Plus, mate.
Oh no, I've still got it.
Check the year on it. I can just Google it, mate. Stay there.
Too late now.
Mate, I'm Googling it. You beat me.
I've got to find it first.
Mate. 2014, you're right. When did the... Oh, this is outrageous, mate. Yeah, PS3, June 2013, and PS4, July 2014.
So not even a year.
Yeah, and then the remake, PS5, September 2022, so...
8 years, I don't know.
I mean, it's fine, but since 2010 I bought Xenoblade Chronicles 4 times full price, so... I'm not going to say anything. People are spending money how you want to spend your money. No one... Do you know what I mean? As long as you're having a good time and you're not crippling in debt because you're buying too much, I don't care. James. Anything to add on Last of Us Part 1?
No, not really.
Now the dust has settled and the die is cast, mate. Which one do you prefer, 1 or 2?
2.
2. I agree, I think 2's better.
Because two's not. It's all about the people in it. It's not about the cordyceps and the disease and that, which like the first one.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think
it's just it's a factor in the game, but it's not a focus. It's not.
I think
switch.
the first one leads into that a little bit with the real monsters of the humans, because you've got the guy that eats people. North, I can't remember his fucking name. Jonathan, don't know what's his name.
Nathan Drake.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. But it is mainly about the virus, getting rid of the virus. Whereas,
give me 2 seconds.
Mate,
I've thrown the ball. I've got Winston. I've got it stuck.
40L, mate. I'll sit here. We're just chilling now. Do you know what I mean? You have me a M&M chocolate popcorn thing, mate. Which I'm just getting that ball for Winston. It's a beautiful thing. I can taste the diabetes. Do you know what I mean? I'll show my light as well. So you can see the wrinkles in my face. There they are. That one. Yeah, so. Don't know where he's going to get this ball. Probably Brazil, mate. Anytime today, mate.
Carry on.
Yeah, so
the virus.
Yeah, the first game is more about the virus and getting rid of it, whereas the second game is more like, oh fuck, this is here to stay. We've got to deal with it and survive. And I get that the first one had to be that, but the second one, I can appreciate that. And Abby's arc is so well done, I think. Do you know what I mean?
Abby's a good character as well.
Yeah, I enjoy Abby. As we see, voiced by Laura Bailey, which is it's not even the best game she's in, to be honest. The best game she's in is Near, obviously. So it is what it is.
No.
Yeah, no. It is, mate.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
But James, Ubiosoft are here. You ready? Can I move on? I'm sorry. Do you got anything else?
Yes. No.
Buzzing. Jam, Ubisoft had some financial shareholder thing where they'll talk about how much money they're going to lose on their old projects, mate. But I know you're excited for this game, but Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is getting delayed. Well, it's been delayed until sometime after March 2023 at the earliest.
You have to realise how upset I am.
I know, I'm good as well. It's been delayed into the next fiscal year, I believe. That's what to get. So between March 2023 and February 24, I think. I can't remember what the document said. It doesn't matter. James, enough about that though. Mario Rabbids is still due for October. Are you getting that?
No.
No? Do you not like the first one, or is it not your thing?
Yeah, the first one's great, but I bought it for £7.
That'll, because it's not published by Nintendo, that'll drop as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's in the same month as Near for Switch, and The Last of Us God of War's November, and it's like, I can't. It's getting a bit packed at the back end of that year. Do you know what I mean, mate?
Oh, God of War, there's another game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they've cancelled Ghost Recon Frontline and Splinter Cell VR. And I don't know, you were looking forward to those two.
Not really.
It would have been nice to see Splinter Cell back, but VR game in it, so it is what it is. I don't care when it's sold by now; it's still niche. So do what you want, mate. Moving on. Still sticking with Ubisoft. Let me find it. I'm reading from Kotaku, by the way. Sorry, I should have said. Who's done the article, Jam? Ethan Gatch. Or Gak, or whatever.
Love that guy.
Oh, he's probably the best guy in the world, mate. Where is it? Assassin's Creed news, Jam, sorry. Right, Assassin's Creed. It's here. It seemed to be doing with Assassin's Creed what Activision are doing with Call of Duty and just throwing everyone on it. Which, I mean, I like the idea of a live service project, Assassin's Creed Infinity. That'll be like the main hub bit, and you'll sort of like, from what I understand, is you'll buy the other games and they'll sort of add on to the Infinity project. That's cool.
To games stuff, yeah.
You know what I mean? But It's Ubisoft, so we'll see. Ubisoft's also planning another new open world Assassin's Creed game called Project Red. It's apparently Bloomberg's Jason Schreier reports that Red is actually part of Infinity rather than a separate game. So it is what it is, and it's based in Asia, so China, Japan, somewhere like that.
I mean, that'd be quite
India.
Cool. Be like a Tenchu sort of thing.
Yeah, like I think one of the reasons why Odyssey is my favourite because it is in ancient Greece. You know what I mean? And I just have people say Origins is better, which is the Egyptian one, but
I do like Egypt.
I do as well, but I'm not as hot on Egyptian mythology as I'm Greek, so I haven't played it. And Valhalla, that's too big. That's what she said.
No, I can't bother.
No. I'm like, no, come on, mate. So I know you're very excited about this.
Yeah, I am.
Well, however, I do like the fact that they put one of the main protagonists / antagonists from Odyssey in Valhalla. I do like it. I think it was vice versa as well, but I can't remember. And I can't be able to look it up. But I'm pretty sure they put Eivor. Is it Eivor or Ivor in Odyssey? I think they did that because I think.
Have I ever played them?
Yes. Have you not played
any? I played Assassin's Creed 2. That was the last one I played.
Do you not like that one?
No.
That one's considered to be.
I know it's supposed to be the best one.
Leonardo da Vinci in it, mate.
Who?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Ninja Turtle?
Yes. Voiced by a person I've met, by the way, so...
Was it me?
Yes. Carlos Ferrer. Of Gears of War fame.
Oh, was I there then? I must have seen him too.
I think so. We were queuing up for him, and we were next in the queue, and he was telling us that he always feels a bit anxious when people are queuing because he doesn't want to keep them waiting. But I told him, I was like, mate, we're here to see you, don't you worry.
He's probably said you're a gimp as well.
He's sound as fuck. Because he's not too big. So the fame, if you call it that, hasn't gone to his head or anything. He was in Star Trek as well, by the way. Not like...
He's in it?
Yeah, not... Like, way back. Not like... a big character. Not like a big character. He's like a side character. Back.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Gilmon, who's Ubisoft's CEO, reiterate that despite these issues of the delays, the company is still aiming for a $400 million in operating profits this year. So we'll see how that goes. I do not care if they reach that goal. I'm not a member of the board, and
yes, you are.
I just don't care. But Jam, you know what we'll talk about Ubisoft. Can I move on? Because they fucking do me head in.
You certainly can. I'm not.
Thank you.
Again, Ubisoft to me is like, what's it? Bethesda. Just don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is nowhere to be seen. That game's dead. Do you agree?
That's gone. I don't think we can see it ever. We've got some pretty sequence, but
Finn's fuming about it. Right, mate. Finn's fuming about it.
Okay, well, you didn't play the first one. That's fine.
That's fine. I'll get in the first one, mate. Don't worry. Moving on, Jam, something we both care about. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga Collection has been dated. I don't think it's been priced yet.
It's gonna be like 30 quid, isn't it?
Yeah, Cowabunga Collection, August 30th, 13 TMNT games and their Japanese versions. So we're doing that, the Konami kind of Castlevania things. Wait me a second. Yeah, right. He's going to bed. He's chilling, mate.
He's fuming.
He is. But let's... Moving on, mate. There it is, in all its glory. I'll put a bit of sound on, because it's beautiful. Do you play any of these games, Shum?
Yeah.
Turtles in Time, obviously. Did you play any more?
Turtles in Time.
It's
the arcade game in this.
Yeah, pretty sure it is.
Not obviously the arcade game.
Yeah.
Not done the Game Boy ones.
No, I haven't played the Game Boy ones, and there's a fighting one that looks sick. It's one of them. It's one of them, but it looks really cool. And one of the Game Boy games is like a Metroidvania where you need the different. You have to find the different turtles to unlock the ability to progress. It looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, August 30th. Are you getting that day one?
Probably not.
No, have you done Shredder's Revenge yet?
I don't have it. Oh, I do.
Game Pass, Gimp.
Game Pass. No, I haven't.
No.
I've got to. I don't know. I'm not far from it. 3 levels from the end, I think.
Shredder's Revenge is good, mate.
It is very good.
But yeah, August 30th. Moving on, Jam, a franchise we both care about. A game we probably don't. Dragon Ball: The Breakers.
Peggy 12.
Trying to get on that Dead by Daylight fucking train.
Well,
asymmetric. You're a human. You've got to avoid the big bad game. Have you seen? You remember this game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Frieza's coming to it. Shock horror.
What? A Dragon Ball Z character in a Dragon Ball Z game?
No. Yeah, Frieza's in it, and it's coming out October 14th as Lord Frieza, by the way. That's it. There's a trailer and there's a demo. All hail Lord Frieza. Let's go. Yeah. If only, mate. If only.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's 14th of October, and there's got this pre-order shit, and you can get closed network test coming soon. Register now. Where's the register thing? Oh, just Google it. You'll find it. Not ass, Jam.
Not really.
Me neither, mate. Do you know what I mean? Me neither. Have you played any of the asymmetric games like Dead by Daylight and the other one? No. I played Evolve, but that was way too ahead of its time.
Yeah.
And
everything's kind of like that now.
Yeah, and it's like Evolve there's a new Dragon Ball superhero trailer. Oh no. The new film, by the way.
There you go.
Yeah, I just feel when you played Evolve properly, you just didn't get medics running after the mod. It was better. It was pretty good, but it just fell on its ass too quick.
It did. Much like Anthem.
Anthem was like, okay. When I first saw Anthem, I was like, okay, big mechs, and I'm in.
It did look sick, didn't it?
I'm in, like, let's do it. And then the game came out, and I was like, this is half-baked and shit. What's going on here? And then Bishop bought it for 50 quid, and then that was it. It is what it is, mate.
Quid.
What a noob, mate. Jam. Another thing you care about, mate.
And what's that?
Another thing you care about. PlatinumGames.
0.
You give all the shits on this, mate.
Can G read this link?
Yeah, it's all in Japanese. I'm reading from the Japanese Famitsu link we've got, because I did an interview with that. And also, I've got a translated-ish one from our boys at VGC, done by someone. Andy Robinson, of course it is. So, this is translated, Google translated, by the way. This is by Nishikawa-kun and Katsushiko Hayashi. Where's Ryan when you need him? Fluent in Japanese, mate. I'll have you know. Do you know what I'm saying? So, in January 2022, Atsushi Inaba became the president of PlatinumGames.
Say that again?
Atsushi.
Oh, that's why you said 2032. But go on, carry on.
2022. Why would I say 32?
Because we're 10 years in the future.
We are, mate. PlatinumGames became a new organisation. In February, the company's first publishing title sold Cresta. Have you bought that yet? I haven't.
I have not.
No, I want to, but it's steep price. It feels steep for what it is, although I do appreciate the work that's gone into it. It's probably the best way to describe it. It's like 35 quid for a shmup. Which, you know, work goes into it. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
it's a big ask. Released completely new work of console and Babylon's Fall, which is fucking. Jeez, I've nearly bought that today because it was like a 10 or 15 quid, something like that. which developed as a developer, was released in March. In addition,
that's been chill over, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. It's not going to last very long. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to wait till it's like a 5 then buy the physical copy, just so I've got a piece of history, mate. In addition, he's also working on Bayonetta 3.
So you've got a piece of history,
mate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Information came that Takao Yaman, who is also in charge of title negotiations with software makers at Nintendo, was appointed as the vice president of PlatinumGames. In this article interview, blah blah blah. They interviewed him. Did you know that? It was a big interview, right? It's quite long. I'm not going to read it all because if you want to have a look, by all means,
I will read it.
By all means, knock yourself out. But I got summation from VGC, so it is what it is. So they asked, where does Soul Cresta rank amongst the many games that you made in the past? And then Kamiya, obviously Hideki Kamiya, the guy. Like you alluded to, I've done a lot in the past, and I think honestly with every game I worked on, it's always been a new experience for me. Resident Evil 2 was my first game as a director. Devil May Cry was my first original title. Akami was my first action adventure kind of game. Beautiful Joe was the first side-scrolling game that I did. So it's always a new experience with every title that I create. It is true. And so on. He elaborates. It's all about Soul Cresta. This. Where's the... Wait there. Basically, it seems about Soul Cresta. The same Japanese interview seemed to suggest that you want to play blah 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 blah. Yeah, so there's also talk about Platinum doing more live service games because Babylon's Fall went down so well. They've got to do it again. Do you know what I mean?
They should do it. They should continue.
They should continue as always, mate. And they talk about they're nearly ready to show Project GG, which I don't know if you know that. You probably don't know this, John. Platinum Project GG is that fucking the big robot thing that they shown. Didn't show much. Give me a second. I'll find the quotes on Twitter.
Love a big robot.
Yeah, I'm fucking buzzing about a big robot. Have you seen Gary Whitta's new project? Gundog. Big robot. I'm in.
Gundog.
Load. Yeah, so Platinum Games is working on a new in-house IP beyond Project GG. Platinum Games is working on multiple unannounced games for other publishers that are at different stages of development, some small and some larger. What do you think they are, Jim? Astral Chain 2, Nier 3.
Nier 3.
Something for...
maybe, yeah. Nier 3 might be a shout, because if they're re-releasing it again, it'd build up the funds, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's Square Enix game anyway, so they can fucking pay for it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm hoping they can work something out with Capcom to get Beautiful Joe back, but or somebody can do something with whoever needs to have the conversation has the conversation, because the world needs Beautiful Joe. I believe that.
I'd love a Beautiful Joe.
I believe that genuinely. Platinum Games are eventually going to they want to get to 1,000 employees, which is ridiculous. Go on.
I didn't think they were that big. I know they're big.
They've had money injection from Tencent, so they've been able to take on more games, I think. Well, they're obviously doing they also says they want to publish their games digitally and physically on a global scale, because they have to go elsewhere to get the games published. Project GG will be self-published. On Project GG, it will have a standout core feature like Witch Time or Unite Morph, has greatly expanded since its initial teaser with ideas from the team. Kamiya wants to make sure the quality is as good as possible. The Shibu Inu will be in the game, and no date for new info, so it is what it is. Tencent's investments will help scale up Project GG. Tencent informs Platinum Games about certain trends, but is hands off beyond that. And Yamane is confident in Project GG and wants to ensure its success. Yamane is the new something or other at Platinum Games. Whatever. Let me just.
It's like creative director. Like, what's up, Ryan?
Ryan here. Right, hang on.
Ryan, translate
Joe
this,
McCarthy,
please.
Richard
Yeah, Ryan,
Nixon,
translate the article for me.
television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn
can't see
Monroe.
it.
Ryan started the fire.
I can see it. Translate that article for me. Give me the gist.
Says you're a gimp.
No. I think that Yamane is the one that used to work at Nintendo, but give me a second. Yeah, Nintendo's former managing director joins PlatinumGames. That's Yamane. Why would you go to PlatinumGames from Nintendo?
Ryan's already speaking Japanese.
Yeah. Why would you do that, Jam? As much as I love PlatinumGames, don't get me wrong, but
depends. I don't know on the situation.
More freedom, or
what if he was a janitor at Nintendo?
He wasn't. I promise you, his marketing director was not a janitor, mate.
I know that Spanish, right?
That's Japanese, Ryan. Yeah. You know, PlatinumGames have got 2 Switch games coming out in October.
No,
you do. Bayonetta 3 and
yeah, it was whatever.
Yeah. I would normally ask you how do you think Bayonetta 3 is going to do, but I know you couldn't give 2 flying fucks, so I'm going to tell you how it's going to do. It's going to be fine. What's kanji, right? Is that not?
It's like a language,
like an offshoot.
Writing is the cursive thing, isn't it?
Right. Just give me the gist, mate. Hard mode, mate. Yeah, from what I've seen, even on the Switch, it's looking like it's running okay. The new character in it looks really cool, Virgil-esque, I'll say. There's a lot of Devil May Cry nods in that trailer as well, the new one. It's looking fresh. You can pre-order the.
Watch Dante turn up in it.
Dante will not turn up. I promise you, Dante will not. To be fair,
or to make a new DMC, then Bayonetta will turn up in that.
Is it fucking? Hang on. I think there was theories that it was going to cross with Astral Chain. That gets in my fucking trousers, mate. But that does nothing for you, does it?
No.
Yeah. So the article from Game Rant, Shane Michael O'Gorman says Bayonetta 3 may set up a PlatinumGames connected universe, and if I'm not going to read the article because we're on a time frame here. Well, do you know what I mean? When announced back at the game, I'm going to read a little bit. Sorry. No, even because when Astral Chain was announced, we thought it was one of the things we thought it was Bayonetta, right? Or we saw yeah.
Because it looks like Bayonetta, that's why.
And do you know what I mean? But we'll see how that goes. But Jam, shall I move on?
Move on.
I will move on, mate.
I could sit here and talk all day about Bayonetta.
There's something you can sit here and talk all day about next, mate, and that's Mario Strikers Battle League Football. Soul Crest is already out, Ryan. Babylon Fall's already out. Bayonetta 3 is out in October. Get to the juicy stuff, man. Come on. We know that shit, mate. Scroll down a bit. Go to the business chat. Because I want to know if their translations are right. Basically, they want to become a big corporation, like akin to Capcom or.
I mean, they're on the way and they're going the right direction.
I mean, they've made some fucking duds over the years, mate. Trust me, like Legend of Korra game and Transformers game was alright, and Turtles game was alright. I didn't play the Turtles game, but anyway, Jam. Mario Strikers got its first update. Did you see it?
I did.
Have you played it?
No.
I played it. So, Daisy's finally, I'll say finally, but whatever. In the house. It was always similar to golf and tennis, isn't it? Daisy's Hyper Strikers are Rabona. Now, for those that don't know what a Rabona is, think of a bellend that plays football. There you go. That. One foot round the other and stink. Which I'm about. And Shy Guy's also in it, by the way. And there's new stages. Jam. This
one new stage. stage, isn't there?
Yeah, one new stage and one new set of armor. Jam, with this, how are you feeling with?
I still think this should just been included in the release.
I agree, because they've made.
I still think it isn't. I still think it still doesn't. It helps a little bit, but not a lot.
I still look disappointed with the game.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, that was Yanabe, right?
Not a lot of meat in the game, is there?
Yeah, no, I'm.
Do this and this.
I said. I think I said last week. I think it's the worst one. It's still. It's the keepers that do it for me, mate. They're just shit. You like the Wii one. I know I talk shit about the Wii one until the day I die, but it was better than the.
No, it wasn't.
It was. Like the keepers had like armor on, and he's battered the keeper, and then the armor came off.
The armor.
And they got progressively worse.
Yeah.
I think it didn't well out in the first one, did it? No, but I don't know, man. It's just frustrating. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with tennis and golf, it can be quite exhilarating. As hype as some of these games are, I have with people online I come back from. It can be annoying sometimes because each game's like 12-10. I'm like, why is it fucking 12-10?
Only games you play. My game's like 1-0.
No, you don't have games like 1-0. You don't. You can't. It's not possible.
I've had a few like low scoring games.
But I'm talking shit. I've had a few low scoring games. Don't get me wrong, but let's say like hard mode's a piece of piss because you can just cheese it and it's like this. I'll just cheese it. Do you know what I mean?
Steph just buying stuff on my Amazon account. Just emails through saying thank you for your purchase.
Thanks for your purchase, mate. See you in a bit. No room.
FYI, she's renting all the Harry Potters off of Amazon. It's cheaper to go and buy them.
It is, mate. Jam.
What?
Last thing before we go. Well, not before we go. San Diego. Well, two things actually. Sorry. San Diego Comic Con was this weekend. Have you seen it?
It was. I've seen some things.
Yeah, have you seen some things? I've
seen some things.
I've got the list of Marvel nonsense that was announced. Have you seen that?
Yes.
I was going to go through it quick. I'm reading from Games Radar. Where is it? Faye Watson. Thank you so much, Faye. Faye without an E. Ant-Man and the Wasp. That film is out February 17th, 2023. Secret Invasion, I believe, is a show, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's out in spring 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is out May 5th, 2023. Echo, I believe, is another show. That's out summer 2023. The Marvels, is that a film?
That's the Captain Marvel 2.
The Marvels?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a film, right?
Boss is in it. Miss Marvel.
Okay, that's cool. That's July 28th next year.
Well, you're not going to watch.
Loki's getting a second season. I've not watched all of it. Is it due? Is that...
What, the Loki?
Is it warranted a second season of Loki, or what?
I don't think Loki was my favourite one. But it probably is the most relevant one to the main MCU story, as well as Captain Winter Soldier and Falcon.
That one was alright. A bit wishy-washy, but it was alright. That's summer 2023. Blade, November 3rd. Ironheart, that's a show, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think that's a show. Fall 2023.
Is Ironheart going to be what's her face?
That's
Pepper Potts.
It shouldn't be, should it? It should be.
I swear. I'm no expert in this, but I always thought that Ironheart was Iron Man's wife.
It's a female Iron Man in it, so it would be. Ironheart is, I forgot her name.
Because
I'm googling it.
I thought
Ironheart is Riri Williams. There you go, Riri Williams, a woman of color. Which I'm all about.
Is that the actor's name?
No, that's the name of
the character.
The character, yeah.
Okay, I must say because I thought when Pepper Potts in Endgame was like all suited up, I was like, oh, sick. She's Ironheart. I was wrong.
She's a 15-year-old engineering student and the daughter of late Riri Williams Sr. Following her father's death, Riri lives with her mother Ronnie and her paternal aunt Sharon in Chicago. Certified super genius. She attends MIT. Working on blah blah blah. He designs a suit of armor similar to Iron Man armor, and that's how she's goes on. But cool. with the MCU being the MCU, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just Pepper Potts. It shouldn't be. It should be this person.
I don't think Gwyneth Paltrow would do it. Anyway.
I think she's fucking, I don't know, mate. Not footless. Yeah. In a bit. I've got rid of the fucking thing, sorry. Yeah, when was that out? I'm pretty sure it doesn't say for series of films, so I'm having to guess, sorry. That's fall 2023. Agatha Coven of Chaos. The most pointless thing ever. That is out winter 2023. No, not everybody needs their own show, right?
No, I know.
Do you know what I mean? I like Agatha. Don't get me wrong. I like the actress is so good.
I'm hoping that this is set like back in the day.
Yeah, like talking hundreds, perhaps thousands of years ago, kind of thing.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
I mean, it says Coven on it. It could have been back in the day.
Actually, I've changed my mind. If this is that, I mean, if it's just
another set of things.
No.
Yeah.
Then the big one, James. Are you ready? Daredevil, Born Again, 18 episodes. Charlie Cox is back as Matt
season
Murdock.
3.
Basically, season 3 of Daredevil, spring 2024. Then Captain America: New World Order. May the 3rd, 2024, and Thunderbolts. The latest thing. Everyone's going to pretend they know what it is.
No idea. I haven't got a clue.
No one has a clue what this is. I don't care. You don't know that. July 26th.
A small percentage of people.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's a few people that know what's up. I feel it was more. Fantastic Four is missing from this list as well. That got
Fantastic Four's been announced, yeah, officially.
Yeah. X-Men 97. Go on, Jim, sorry.
There's I don't know if it's there. I didn't even see it in this list. Wong and Morbius.
That isn't real.
Is that not real?
That's not real. That's a piss take.
That's a pretty sick mock-up.
I
like Wong. He's cool.
Yeah. I saw it. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, because the mock-up, though I know the one you're talking about, is very well done.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I looked at it and thought, hang on a minute. And
I'd be down for that.
I saw the comments, I was like, fuck. But that'd be cool. X-Men 97 is out next year as well, led by Magneto. What If's
obviously that's MCU stuff, yeah.
What If's getting season 2. Spider-Man freshman year is getting that's an animated show that's releasing in 2024, and that's having Charlie Cox in it. Have you seen the? Where's Wakanda Forever? This isn't.
Wakanda Forever's this year. It's November.
Yeah. Have you seen the trailer?
Not yet. No, that's on my to-do list. What?
There are plenty of remaining gaps to fill in Phase 6 timeline. What phase 1 now? I forgot. 4.
We're on 4 now. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Feige also confirmed the next story arc is called the Multiverse Saga. The Avengers movies, which will release on May 2nd and May 2nd and November 7th, 2025, are called Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars. So, and Fantastic Four will release November 8th, 2024. I think they're doing the cast reveal at D23.
Well, please be John Krasinski.
I was about to ask you, do you think it's going to be John Krasinski?
I hope so.
Because
I think so.
Kevin Feige said that that basically got memed into reality, because was that.
Yeah.
There was that meme, wasn't it, of like John Krasinski, his wife. Fucking hell, what's his wife called?
I'll just let you sit on that one to annoy you.
Don't you fucking dare, come on.
I'll give you a clue. She's English.
I know she's English, right? I know she's in Devil Wears Prada. What the fuck's she called?
She's in A Quiet Place as well.
She's in A Quiet Place. I'm not okay.
Yeah.
No, not Amy. Hang on. Give me the first letter.
A.
Don't you Google it as well? I'm out. I don't know. What is it?
It's not A. You just said give me the first letter. I'm not Googling it. I know the answer.
Emily Blunt.
I was about to say it's not Sharp.
Mate.
Yeah, Emily Blunt.
There's that meme.
I mean, that would be sick if she's
Invisible. That'd be cool. I'd be down with that. And I can't remember who was the Thing and Johnny Blaze, but it looked like it would be a good film. And obviously Kevin Feige knows John Krasinski from his time on The Office. So who knows? Yeah. So
what if Pam's the Invisible One?
Oh,
Jenna Fisher.
That'd be well funny.
Oh, that'd just be.
I think she's out. Yeah, Gibbo, you're right, mate. Cheers, mate. Thanks for your help. How you feeling about MCU so far?
I think it's a bit more disjointed.
Mm-hmm. It feels like
I only think that there's just a lot of it, like because we've had like up to like phase 3 where it was like here's a film, here's a bigger film that all the films in. Now we've got side steps and multiverses. I've just finished watching Miss Marvel, and that announced something else that's coming to the MCU. I'm like, okay, it's just going to get. It makes sense with the multiverse. That was all you heard at the end. You got a mutation. You heard. I was like, okay, cool. So, but that's obviously, we can't. I can't say like, oh, great, we can have
Wolverine?
Billion mutants running around. But you can do because it can just be a different multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean,
bang, that's how they're going to do it.
Yeah,
because it's going to be like Professor X and the X-Men, and where the fuck are you lot been? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because mutants are all over the planet, aren't they?
Yeah,
thousands.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it is either time travel or multiverse, because you can't just say, oh yeah, we've been hiding in this fucking massive mansion for fucking years, mate. Yeah. It's not gonna.
But like, obviously, in Doctor Strange, they confirmed the X-Men were around because he goes to Earth, whatever, and he's there.
Who's going to play? So taught that Giancarlo Esposito is going to play Professor X. Would you be down with that?
He's sick. He's such a good actor.
He'd pull it off, mate. To be fair,
he would.
I like him more as a villain, but I think he can pull off Professor X.
I'd say he'd make a good Magneto as well.
Yeah, I do.
Because he's like decorum as Moff Gideon as well in Mandalorian.
Oh, he's such a bastard as a villain. I love him.
Yeah,
he's got even good in what I've seen in Far Cry 6 as well. I know that's motion capture and stuff, but his like delivery of the lines is fantastic. I also think it's a shame because as much as people talk shit about the Fox X-Men films, I fucking love Fassbender as Magneto. He's so good. Like,
he's good.
Him and McAvoy carry them films as they probably should, but a bit too much, I think, sometimes. Like there's a scene where Magneto.
I don't think I've seen the latest one. Is it the Phoenix one or something?
I think I've not seen it. From what that film gets the bad rap. It's not as bad as everyone says it is. It's not like the best film ever, but it's not as bad as everyone says it is.
Sophie Turner from what's it?
Game of Thrones, man.
Deadpool and Spidey. That would be funny.
That'd be cool.
Right.
What was I saying? Yeah, there's a scene in one of the X-Men, I think it's First Class, but I can't remember, where Magneto's in a bar and he's just... Oh, man. It's so good. Do you know what I mean? I think the one thing that MCU lacks is good villains. I think how many films are there? Like 400? Name me a villain. Name me a good villain. Like Thanos and Loki, that's it.
You put me on the spot.
I'll give you a minute, mate.
Ultron's probably the best.
No, don't. Like, Ultron was fine. This film was shit, but it was fine. I like James Spader.
Yeah, I suppose there's no super standout ones.
You know what I mean?
But then you can't have a mega villain in a standalone film, can you?
Like
when it builds up to Kang and Thanos.
I agree, but I mean that's okay. Right, I'll play a game. Let's do it. See you. Right, I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna pick a random MCU film. You're gonna tell me the villain is.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna be quite good at this. I know you are.
I hope so.
I hope so. Right, Ant-Man.
What one?
The first one.
The first one's villain is.
I think it's the guy that's in Thingy with Sharon Stone. What's his name? Married to Catherine Zeta-Jones. Oh, he was. I can't remember.
No, he's not the villain.
I know, but he's in it though, isn't he?
He's in it.
Though, isn't he? Okay.
He's not. He's the one that makes the Ant-Man
Ryan
suit.
says Hornet. Ryan's cheating and looking on.
That's right. Yeah, it's Hornet. It is Hornet. I was about to say Wasp or B, but I remember the Wasp thing's his wife.
For Dark World.
I've seen that once.
Christopher Eccleston's character, but I can't remember what the fucking name is.
Christopher Eccleston's in the MCU, did that?
He's in For Dark World. It's the Dark World. What's his fucking name, Ryan? Yeah, Black Widow.
It's Ray Winston.
It's just Ray Winston.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm Ray Winston. No.
With an I think it's American accent. It's Ray Winston.
I was going to say The Incredible Hulk, but that one's easy. Iron Man 2. I actually know this one.
Whiplash.
Yes. Captain. That's easy. Iron Man 3.
This the on fire guy. I do know his name. Well, it's not the Mandarin. Yeah.
Kind of, but not really.
But kind of, but not really. But he is the Mandarin. But there's an actor as
I got one. You'll never guess this one. Avengers: Age of Ultron. You'll never get it. You'll never get it. Never.
Doctor Doom.
Yeah. Oh, can't wait for him to come. They better not ruin him. So if I'm watching my MCU shit and I get
it's Fantastic Four, any Doctor Doom.
Yeah, if I get Doctor Doom was fucking employee of Stark, I'm like, fuck off. Don't do that. Do you know what I mean? Shang-Chi, you've done that one, right?
I've seen that. I can't remember. I don't know the villain's name.
It's not Tim Roth, is it? Mate, Tim Roth's making an easy paycheck. He don't give a shit.
Tim Roth's what's his face? The Hulk's one.
Abomination.
Abomination. That's it. Yeah.
He's also in She-Hulk.
And Shang-Chi.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
But that's spoiler, baby, because the trailer doesn't really give away the villain.
Well, just mouth it.
They wear red.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. That one better than expected, but you know what I mean. Better to really think about some of them.
Yeah, there's some of them I want to know. Ironmonger for Iron Man 1. Red Skull for Captain America.
Yeah. Right, okay. Jam.
Winter Soldier for Captain America 2.
That doesn't count.
Why?
Have that one.
Still the bad guy.
James, good news, I think. Moving on from MCU. Mortal Kombat's getting a sequel.
Yeah, I know.
But it's official now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I like that film.
It
wasn't going to break any box offices or anything like that, but it's a nice, easy, just watch.
Not to think about it too much. Put it on. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah. Boom, bang, 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 bang. Next snap, Cinnabit. Get over here.
It's the only 4K DVD or 4K Blu-ray I own.
I've been eyeing up 4K Blu-rays and HMV in town. I'm like, You know what I'm saying?
It does look good.
Yeah, man. After the most, is it? You pay in PS5, can't you? You can.
Yeah, you can stream in 4K against Blu-ray 4K. Blu-ray 4K is superior.
And it's like streaming 4K. I'm like, it's 4K-ish.
It's 4K-ish.
Better than it looked 5 years ago, but it's 4K-ish. But as internet speeds get quicker and download speeds, it will get. But
then we'll have 8K Blu-rays when 4K
and so on. And you'll be the only person that buys them, Jam. So shush.
Yes, I will.
Jam, Dennis. I was going to say Dennis Quaid. Then, fuck's sake, Simon McQuaid. Is that how you say that?
Dennis Quaid's sick. And so is his son.
Yeah, dude.
It's in The Boys, isn't he?
I don't know. Do you want to learn about The Boys? Do I learn about The Boys?
Huey in The Boys is Dennis Quaid's kid.
Do you know what? I don't know who he is. Do you know what I learned about The Boys?
What?
Homelander.
New Zealandish.
Yeah. Also plays Lucas Hood in Banshee.
No, I've never
so that
seen
tells
Banshee.
you that Homelander is not the best role that he's been in. So it's Lucas Hood in Banshee. So there you go.
I've not seen that yet.
That's just sick, right. Mate. Moving on. Yeah. Sources tell Deadline that Simon McCoy is set to return to direct a follow-up for the 2021 adventure hits. Nothing apart from that. So I'll just leave it there. Until we find out more officially, I'll just leave it there. Which you're going to welcome a sequel. Is there any Mortal Kombat character that's not in the first film that you'd want to see in this one? Or...
Well, I know for a fact who's not in the first one that will be in the second one.
Spoiler mode. Go.
Johnny Cage.
Who said the two Johnny Cage? Was it? What's the wrestler called? Oh fuck. The Miz. Do me a favour.
Yeah, some people were like, oh, this person should play it.
The Miz. Yeah, it should be The Miz. The Miz. The T-H-E Miz. M-I-Z.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's Johnny Cage, I promise you. Yeah. Let's do it. Johnny Cage. Yeah? Who's your cast of Johnny Cage?
Miz.
If it was up to you, the studio came to you, said, Jam, we need a Johnny Cage. Whoever you ask will say yes, because obviously it's the greatest role in film history.
Oh, that was it. Everyone wanted Ryan Reynolds to be Johnny Cage.
No, of course it did.
There's two on the nose. That one. That's just a stereotypical Ryan Reynolds thing.
The studio's come to you, mate, and said, Jam, we need you to make some calls, cast Johnny Cage. Assume everyone you ask will say yes. Who are you picking?
I don't know.
You're on the spot again.
Yeah. Johnny Cage, a good actor for Johnny Cage. I don't know.
I'd pick the Miz, but I'm too in on that idea to think of anyone else.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like this Mortal Kombat film, all the actors aren't very super well known anyway.
Yeah, so
Kano is hands down the best character.
Hello, baby.
He's so good in that film.
Did you miss me?
But Scorpion and Raiden, I'm not too sure of their names, but two Japanese actors you have seen in something before.
Right.
You've definitely seen them. The Scorpion character is... I can't remember his name. I used to know.
Oh, yeah. He's in Squid Game, isn't he?
No.
Yeah, he is. What was that?
He's not in Squid Game.
Yeah, see it. One of them's in Squid Game.
Hiroyuki Sanada. That's it.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm looking. Don't look. Don't look.
I'm good.
Who is it?
Hiroyuki.
Who the fuck is Cole Young?
Sonoda.
Who's Emily? It's Lord Raiden. Thank you. Not bad.
He's in Wolverine. Bill Wolverine. This actor.
Why can't I find him?
He's in John Wick Chapter 4.
Oh yeah, he's that guy. I know who he is.
He's in Lost.
Oh, is that how you know him? Lost.
No, I never watched Lost.
Yeah, you did. Bum bum bum.
No, that's what I know from Rush Hour 3. He's the villain in Rush Hour 3.
Is he actually?
Yeah, Jackie Chan plays Jackie Chan's brother.
Does he know?
Raiden. And then Raiden is not that Raiden. Everyone knows Christopher Lambert because he's the Highlander.
Obviously.
There he is. Tadanobu Asano.
You buzzing.
And I know him. He's in Thor Ragnarok, Thor Dark World.
No, he's not.
And he's in Battleship, yeah. He is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Okay, he might not be.
I don't know.
But yeah, them two are the biggest action heroes, action actors and that in it.
Yeah.
And you ever seen Superstore?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Superstore's great.
It's all right.
The pharmacist in Superstore.
No idea.
Anyway, he's Kano.
Oh right, okay.
But Kano, hands down, is the best in that film.
Is it better than the other Kano?
Yes.
Cool.
Watch it if you haven't seen it. Watch it.
How can I watch it? Do I have to buy it, or can I? Is it on
I'll order
Prime
the
or what?
Blu-ray off me next weekend.
I'll do that, mate.
I don't think it's free to watch yet, but it is.
Not free.
It's an alright film. The gore's sick. Obviously, they've made it proper Mortal Kombat like. You see some fatalities. You know what I'm saying?
You're a fatality.
Shang Tsung is not as good as OG Shang, like 95 Mortal Kombat.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah, he's the OG. He's the only one that's replaced anything ever. Yes.
Is he? I don't think he was. Cool.
Or
James.
And the main actor, the main protagonist is a bit there as well.
Oh, Cole.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I suppose it brings fresh blood to Mortal Kombat. It'll probably be in the next game.
Jam.
What?
I'll talk about Mortal Kombat until the cows come on, mate. But I'm going to move on, is that alright?
Yes.
Buzzing. That's it. Do you have an unpopular opinion for me?
No.
I do. It's about football, so forgive me, Ryan. Neymar.
Soccer.
Neymar would walk into about 18 of the 20 Premier League teams, and I promise you, that's true. As much shit as he gets, he'd walk into about 18 teams. Probably, maybe 17 or 18 teams. Man City and Liverpool are the only ones.
Even if he's not, even if he's not in his prime now and he's old and stuff, it's the name that sells it anyway. He walks straight into there. They'll sell the shirt. You get their money back from shirt sales without him stepping onto the pitch.
Yeah, and I think Liverpool and Man City are the only two teams where you'd have a headache of where to play him and if to play him. But anyone else in the Premier League, I believe that you just...
It won't get to Arsenal's team.
It would walk into Arsenal's team.
No, it wouldn't.
Won a few games, have we? Be quiet. Walk into Arsenal.
Yeah,
speaking of
pre-season.
I haven't won a game today. You happy? No.
Oh, did you?
I don't think you get to Everton's team, though, that being said. Who would you play him ahead of him at Everton?
Everybody. I just put him on the pitch on his own.
Yeah.
Including Pickford.
Even Pickford, mate. Done. You didn't need Pickford, to be honest. Moving on. Do you have a forgotten gem? Or is it my go? I forgot.
Yeah, you go if you've got one. Or do the year thing. I don't have
one. I'll do the year thing. Is that cool? Give me a year. Not a stupid one.
Try and give you a more recent one. 2012. 10 years ago.
Mate. This is what I like. I have to rejig my memory. Give me 2 seconds. Oh God. Okay.
What?
I like that game a lot, but is it forgotten? It's our rules. We'll do. Well, that's a maybe. I put it on. Oh no, I got one. No, I've got one. Where? Let me just check. See if we've done. I don't think we've done it before. We've done. No, it's not.
It can't be FIFA 13.
Funny to say that, Jam. Oh, fucking buzzing. Right, James, I've got one.
Go on.
It's a video game that came out in 2012.
Is that my clue?
That's your clue, mate.
Alright.
Let me see what...
Raw CSGO game.
You can't play this on modern hardware. Already. That's your clue.
It's a PS3 game.
It is a PS3 game and a 360 game.
Alright. Yeah,
I don't think it's in the backward compatibility program. I'm pretty sure it isn't. It is a third-person shooter. It's fucking brilliant. It's underrated. And I was fuming.
Bulletstorm?
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, no. Turns out you can play it on modern hardware in Australia and New Zealand. Are you mad?
Just say third-person shooter.
Third-person shooter. Third-person shooter based on a certain franchise, developed by somebody and published by someone else. Sequel to a 2010 game of a similar name, and directly follows the events of that game as somebody struggled to defeat somebody else in a certain something on somewhere. Game released August 21st, 2012 for Windows, PS3, Xbox 360. In 2016, it was released on PS4 and Xbox One in Australia and New Zealand.
Max Payne 3.
No, I was gonna. That was the one. That was the first one I chose. I was like, no. Again, tells the story of somebody, fictional something, and the final days of conflict on somewhere. It's just thinking, I'm trying to get rid of stuff. I'm editing it as I'm speaking. It's very hard.
It's not Dishonored, is it?
Not Dishonored, mate. It's not Dishonored. You're nearly there, though. You're nearly there. Come on.
Well, I did Google it. I've just got a list here.
And it is on the list you've probably got on the top that scrolls. Just keep going. You'll find it. Reimagined from something, continuity. All the subplots also tell an adapted story for several characters. Some of the voice cast from something return to reprise their roles.
I mean, some of these games I don't know what are they?
Including somebody as somebody and somebody else as somebody else.
I don't know. It's not Borderlands, is it?
No, keep going. Right, where?
What's it, Syndicate? I don't know if that's a shooter or not.
It's not Syndicate. You've heard of this.
Is it Spec Ops: The Line?
No, but you've heard of this. I promise you've heard of this. I've done that before, I think. I've done that before. You typed in 2012 video games, game releases.
Yeah.
And you've got the list across the top.
Yeah.
You start with Mass Effect 3 and Dishonored, Far Cry 3. Is that what it starts with?
Yeah.
Go along War 2.
I know, mine starts with Borderlands, Dishonored, Far Cry 3, Mass Effect 3. You can say Halo 4. No, you said third-person shooter.
You know Diablo. This franchise. No, you know this franchise. Push comes to shove, I think you'd say you like this franchise.
Third-person shooter. Not first, third person.
Third.
No, I've no idea. Just give it to me.
That's what she said. It is, of course, the wonderful Jam. The magnificent. The... And I do say this with all meaning of everything. The greatest game ever made.
What is
Drum roll, please. I'm sorry, I'm stretching out too long. That's what she said. It is, of course, Transformers: Fall of Cybertron.
Oh my god, it's right there. Right now, you probably won't like that one.
No, that game's brilliant, mate. Have you played these?
No.
Alright, Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron.
Well, so this is actually a forgotten gem as well. So it comes under the...
Yeah, because it's.
I do remember you playing this.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, mate. It's so good. Like the first game, I had a few issues. I can't remember. I've not played that game for 12 years. I don't know. I can't remember. But I had a few issues, but which were all lined out in the sequel. Peter Cullen returns as Optimus Prime. You can probably hear it. I'm going to put it on the screen now. All the redesigns of the robots are all fantastic. The gunplay is pretty good. You can play as the Dinobots. There's a decent story there. I'm watching a full playthrough on YouTube. Thank you, MK Ice and Fire. So it's as the kids say, Jam, it's epic. Probably the best Activision game ever made.
Probably.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm about this, and like the fluid, like it's so fluid, like transforming into a truck, then into a humanoid robot, shooting everything. Jam, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. I just, do you know what I mean? And I just wish the sequel to this wasn't some fucking... Oh, I'm so disappointed. I've never been disappointed in a sequel in all my whole life.
I remember you getting that one too.
I didn't get that one. I spoke with my wallet and I didn't get that one because it was a tie-in with the third film. It was a tie-in with the film that was out that year, and I was so disappointed because this game, this trilogy, was shaping up to be something special. And obviously the two games are great on their own. I've got them somewhere. Wait there. Don't move.
The PS2 one was sick.
Yeah, that was good.
I remember.
Mate, that was good.
I had a boss it. What are they called? Preview copies.
Mate, you had. I know what you had.
Review copy of it.
Yes.
The sort of shop I had sold it.
Where is it?
In the bin.
Oh, it's there. Fucking hell, I want to cry. And I think the third one's on. I had the third one on PS3, I think. I can't remember. Mate, it's the greatest game ever made. You know
ever made.
You know what I'm saying?
Ever made.
Ever made, mate. But Jam, I know what you really want to know.
You
don't know the eBay prices, mate. I don't think they'll be that bad, but because it's not a Japanese
I'll
game.
do the CEX.
Mate, you got on CEX, mate.
War for Cybertron, is it?
Fall of.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not bad the price at all. I've got.
It's just well expensive. Jesus Christ.
No, it's not.
It's £10.
15 on here, so. I mean, if you got a Xbox, I don't think it's backwards compatible. So you have to crack out your Xbox 360 or your PS3. Is it on license?
Or PS4.
It'd be dead, mate. It'd be dead.
Digital release on PS4.
Yeah, that's in New Zealand and Australia, isn't it? So you have to get an account in that area of the world and do your thing. Do what you need to do. But yeah, if you like Transformers, you're not playing that game, just get it done, mate. Get it done. Sorry, the video shared on Facebook earlier is hilarious. But have you seen it?
What's that?
The guy ranking the Marvel films in 6 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Oof. They're all shite.
Yeah, that's just funny.
Get a life, you virgins. Go on.
What's it? Someone's whatever Sheena is anyway. Everything we know about the Fortnite Last of Us thing. Ellie and Joel skins. It being September. The collaboration has been works for months, according to my source. Neil Druckmann's retweeted it, saying, "I love me some Fortnite, but this is a false rumor." Pio underneath it says, "Source?" with a question mark.
Funny. On that bombshell, James, we're about done, kid.
Alright.
What are you up to this week?
I'm going for a shower.
Mate, I'm about that. I'm counting down.
And then, no, I'm just...
playing Rocket League, counting down the minutes to Xenoblade Chronicles 3, mate. I'm about to pre-order the standard edition. I'm not playing this. I'm about to pre-order the standard edition.
You're slumming it.
Yeah, but do you know why?
Because you have to pre-order the rest of it.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Absolute farce, dumb. Mate. But I can pre-order Bayonetta. I could have pre-ordered Bayonetta 3 special edition, and that's out in October. I'm like, what's the fuck? Whatever, dumb. Mate. Whatever. But you know what it is. Chilling. My mum's 60 on Wednesday, and we're going to Crewons this weekend, so there may not be a show, but I may try and do a gaming stream in the week sometime. I'll check with the boss, see when I'm free.
You'll be busy. I'll be busy chilling with Finn.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll see you Saturday. I'll speak to you in the week, of course, but I'll see you Saturday, James. We'll see y'all when I see y'all. If you watch on YouTube, don't forget like, subscribe, do all that. Excuse me, do all that good stuff. Do you know what I mean? I need to show myself, mate. But have a good day, have a good evening, and keep it casual. Up the toffees.
Indeed. Goodbye.
Yes, lad.